Hi, this is Lisa Schmid, and I am with the Stamper Studio. I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. And if you haven't heard, tomorrow there is the huge Merry and Bright sale. I won't say almost everything, 80% of the things, many things are on sale for 10% off. So if there's something you've been wanting or will want after I show you things in the holiday mini catalog or in the regular catalog, you want to make sure to order them tomorrow and go to order.thestamperstudio.com. And when you order there, this is the card this is one of my thank you card kits, and you get enough supplies to make 2 cards for every $50 you order. So got several different kits, but that is my most recent one. All right, let me show you what we've got going on tonight. We are going to make some gift card holders. So I'm going to show you, we're going to make 2 of them, but I'm going to show you them first. Okay, so of course this is the Brightly Gleaming Designer Series paper, which is in the mini catalog. Check this out. So that's just our little holder there. Isn't that cute with the little coffee cup? Warm hugs to you, and that comes from this Warm Hug stamp set. And you can die cut out the little coffee cup. All of these have dies that go with them, so that's really fun. Are you ready? Here it is. Woo! It's a movable card. So there's a little gift card inside. And I was thinking if you put a coffee, because it had a coffee cup, I wanted to do a coffee card. And it says, eat, drink, and be cozy. So I did put a little glue dot on there just to hold the card in. So I'm going to take that off. Anyway, so that's one of them. But isn't that fun with that little movable card inside? And it's so very, very simple. And when I saw it, I thought, no, it's not. But it is. Here's one other one I made with the snowflake. I love this Snowflake Wishes Designer Series paper. Again, I used ribbon, kind of attached the snowflakes to this polka dot ribbon, just trying to, so you couldn't really see it. Isn't that fun? Sending joy. And again, with a gift card inside would just be so fun. All right, well, let me show you how to make these. We are going to start, here's my dimensions. We're going to start with an 11 by 4 Designer Series paper. So I am using tonight the paper that comes, the Poinsettia Place Designer Series paper. And so this is one sheet from it. And I cut this at 11 by 4. Now here's what we need to do. We're going to score it at 2 1/4 and 7 1/2. So we're going to go ahead and score this at 2 1/4 right there. Make sure I have my scoring blade, not my cutting blade. Then we would be making something else. Okay, so 2 1/4 and 7 1/2. So I'll flip it around. I got to pull out my arm using my scoring or cutting and scoring tool here. 7 1/2 right there. 7 1/2. Okay. Then the other thing I'm going to do is I just want to make sure I scored it. Yes, I did. Why does this one not feel like it's scored? Oh, 7 1/2 here. Sorry, I made a mistake. So 7 1/2 right there. There we go. So you want one, I don't know if you can see them. One is here and one is here. Okay, so you have this little piece in the middle. All right, we are going to also score it at 1/2 inch all the way down the side. On both sides, 1/2 inch. Down the side on both sides. There we go. Scoring, not cutting. Again, 1/2 inch. Scoring, not cutting. There we go. You kind of have to say that so you don't forget. All right, I'm done with that. So here's what we're going. Oh, I'm not done with that. I lied. I'm going to fold this in just so I can see where those lines are. And we're actually going to cut. And once, this is why I'm going to make 2 of them, because the first time you might be like, what? And the second time you'd be like, oh, I got it. So I'm going to cut. I got to find that score. The scored line is here. So I'm going to cut down to that scored line. Pardon?
The 7 1/2 scored line?
I'm going to go down to both, actually. So let's see. My other scored line is here. And, oopsie. So I'm going to cut down to that line, and then I'm going to go to that other line and cut again. once we do it, you'll understand. I'm going to turn it around, do the same thing on this side. Oops, let's bring that blade back up. I'm going to cut a little bit past my scored line, and you'll see why in a moment. And I'm going to score on this side. Same thing, or not score, cut. Cut on this side at the, where's my half? There it is. I see it up there, and then down here I didn't see it. Okay, at the half mark. Whoops. I think I'm going to turn it this way because I'm off in the ozone. All right, my scored line is right there, so I'm going to cut up to that. Okay, and you could cut that with scissors. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, so it doesn't really matter, but you could certainly cut these with, or you could have cut those straight lines with scissors. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to, basically I'm making a little flap. So I'm going to cut this off and I'm going to cut it in. This is my flap that's going to fold in. It doesn't really matter how big my flap is, as long as it doesn't hit the fold. Because the ones I made, each one is a little bit different. Shocking, right? Okay, and I'm going to do the same thing on this side. This one I might have cut a little bit further. It is okay because, keep looking for those score lines. That's okay, because I'm going to fold on my score line, and that makes my little pouch. So that's going to make that's going to make it. Okay, I'm just going to pull this one in a little further. I noticed on the last one I made, oopsie, there we go. Okay, so we're going to put adhesive on here, on the little flaps. So these flaps, that's why I didn't want to stop cutting at the scoring line here. I have to go beyond that because this piece has to cover the flaps. I'll trim a little bit piece of that off. Okay, I'm going to use our adhesive and go seal adhesive. Stamp and seal? Just seal. So I'm going to use that and fold this up. There we go. And then,
Hey, Laverne.
hi Laverne. This top side, I'm going to go ahead and use our detailed trio punch, and I'm just going to round the corners, just because it makes it look nice. Okay, so that's it. I'm going to pull this back in here. So 11 by 4 scored at 2 1/4 and 7 1/2, and I'm going to make another one too. So we're okay there. Here's the part. Here's the inside. We're going to use, this piece is 2 3/4 by 5 inches, and I'm going to score it on one end at just a 1/2 inch. Always got to check and make sure I got the score, not the blade. 1/2 inch, that's all. Okay, so there's my 1/2 inch scored line. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and put this inside here, and what should we stamp on that? I feel like we should stamp something.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo, yo, yo. Ha, nice. First round of cards out. That's awesome. How about if we stamp So Very Merry right here? Or how about Happy Christmas? Since that's the one I pulled off. All right, Happy Christmas. We're going to stamp in red ink right here. Happy Christmas. There we go. Oops, I stamped too high, so I'm going to flip it over. It has to be below the score line. Oops. There we go. All right, so I'm going to stamp it below the score line. There we go. And now I put adhesive on this piece right here, the 1/2 inch the piece that I cut where the 1/2 inch is. Fold it down, and here's the magic. Ooh. It comes right up with it. Isn't that fun? I'm going to actually use my bone folder and use that there, just like that. And then we can decorate the front. Yeah, if you ever want some exercise, you got to go to Go Yo Go Fitness and check it out. I'm going to join you on Wednesday, yo. Okay, so we're going to decorate the front, and I was thinking I wanted to use the tree, and I'm going to use, I could use ribbon, but this time I think I'll use what we call a belly band. It's just something to hold it together, hold the flap down. Okay, so I am going to just tear that like that and adhere this on. That's fun. Yo got a bunch of cards and then sent them out. That's so sweet. All right, and then I was just going to put the tree right there. Not pretty? I mean, it's pretty simple. The tree came from, I previously die cut it right here out of in the pines, this tree right here, the one that has the gold pieces still stuck in it. That is this tree right here. So let's go ahead and just stick that down a little bit. There we go. And I'm just going to stick it right there. And that would be my gift. I think it's really pretty. And you could just take that, you just slide that off. I probably could make it a little bit looser, but you just slide that off and their gift card would be inside right here. And you just take a little glue dot and stick the gift card on it. I'll show you on this one. Pardon me?
Could just do adhesive.
You could, but I'm going to do a glue dot. It's on there. So you just stick your gift card there, and then when it moves. Isn't that so fun? This one is for Tavern on the, what's it called?
Tavern on France.
Tavern on France. They have a great salad. Okay, so that is one. I'm going to make another one just to show you, because the first time, like I said, the first time you're kind of like, what? And the second time it might make more sense. Okay, so let's make one more. I'm going to use the same Designer Series paper. So I'm using it's the Poinsettia Place Designer Series paper. Oh, awesome, Yo. She put it in there. Go, Yo, go. Okay, and we're going to score again at, remember, it's 11 by 4. We're going to score at 2 1/4, 2 1/4, 2 1/2, 2 1/4, right there, 2 1/4 by, and I'm going to flip it over and score at 7 1/2. Oh, that's what I did last time where I made the mistake. I'm not going to do that. Don't flip it over, right? 7 1/2. Quick learner, right? 7 1/2. There we go. And then I need to score it at, do you remember? 1/2 inch. Right there, 1/2 inch on both sides, because that's the part I'm going to end up cutting a little bit off of. And Dave will put the measurements in the chat here. Already did. Of course he did. Okay, so use the scissors this time. Sure, I can do that. So this time, sure, I'm going to use my scissors. I like to fold it a little bit, otherwise I can't see where that score line is. So this time we're going to use scissors. That's the part that's going to fold down. So this side I want to cut off. Cut. And I'm going to cut it a little further than that, probably to there. And I'm going to cut this side just past I probably went a little bit far, but it doesn't matter. You're just making that pocket to hold it. So there. Yeah, it was a little small. And I'm going to make the other one a little longer, which is fine. So I'm going to cut this side off at that 1/2 inch. I prefer using the paper cutter, and I'm going to go to here.
Hey, Barb.
Hi, Barb. Good evening. Yeah, fun gift holder. That's what this is. And Diane, of course, my faithful ones. All right. I also I want to make sure that this fold this cut is past the fold. So it just has to be past that fold. Okay. So 11 by 4, scored at 1/2 inch. And that's what I'm going to fold this in. And this becomes my pocket like that. So I probably should have left this a little bit higher. I don't think it matters though. Because you know what? When you're getting a gift card, who really cares? It doesn't matter. Thank you for the gift card, right? It is. It's on the inside. You won't even see it. All right. Put adhesive there. We're going to fold that up just like that. And then this is the part we're going to go ahead and round these corners. You don't have to, but I think it kind of finishes it with this detailed trio punch. And I didn't show you last time, but the detailed trio punch, I'll just show you on this. Just grab a piece of cardstock. It has this nice little corner, or it also has, if you wanted to put a hole in the top of something like a tag. Say it again. Yep. You can just put a hole in the top like that, or you could go straight in. Yep. Oops, that one wasn't so good. Anyway, so there we go. But it puts a little hole in the top, or it does the nice little rounding. So we're back to this. Okay, so there we have that. And the piece we still need to do is the inside. The inside, I like to leave this here so you can see it too. 2 3/4 by 5. I'm just going to score it one spot at 1/2 inch. So 1/2 inch right there. That's not the blade. I say that every time. All right. And this is going to end up sticking right here. So we want to stamp something, perhaps. I was thinking I want to stamp in red, and I was thinking of using, what's that? Little one is by 5. Yep, 2 3/4 by 5. I'm going to use from Arrange the Wreath because I'm actually going to put this wreath on the cover. Not that whoever would get it would know that that stamp set came together, but I love this little Merry Christmas. It's so cute. So we'll go ahead and stamp this in real red just below the fold line. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and stick this in here. And this is where I'm going to put adhesive right on that 1/2 inch part. And here's where the magic happens. Are you ready? And push it all the way up to the top of that fold. You see that? I'm going to fold it down. Here's where the magic happens. Oh, I gotta have to score it first. Let me do that. Wait, don't look at the magic yet. I gotta crease it. Okay, ready? Here we go. Here's where the magic happens. Woo! Isn't that so fun? I love it. I love it. And this one I was thinking of doing.
Laverne says put a dot on your blade.
Put a dot on my blade.
You know it's the blade.
Oh, winner, chicken dinner. Wow. I was like, why would I put a dot on the blade? Good call. So I decided I wanted to use this wreath. I love, if you have it, I think some of you do. Reach over here. This, the Wreath Builder dies, and they're so pretty. So I just wanted to use that, and I was thinking, well, if we put it like this, I guess you could put it like that, but I thought, well, it'll show up a little bit more if I did that. So I'm going to actually, let's round these corners, though, also. I just decided that I think it would look better rounded. I'm using Very Vanilla because that's what goes in with the cardstock. And I'm just going to put some adhesive. Laverne, that's such a good idea. Didn't think of that. I'm just going to put adhesive on some of these leaves. And maybe all the leaves. Yeah. And go ahead and stick that on this Very Vanilla paper. There we go. I'm going to hold it for a second. I like using the two-way glue when I'm just trying to get little pieces. I am actually going to, I have a couple of pieces I just want to poke out here. This is using our gold foil paper. We have it in gold and silver and copper, bronze, the coppery color. Let's get those up.
Good job, Diane, getting your Thanksgiving cards out.
Nice job. I mailed mine yesterday too. Or today, I guess. Oh, Laverne, you'll probably get one. Ha ha. Okay, let's go ahead and put adhesive on this. And I'm just going to go to some of the bigger spots rather than trying to get all those leaves. And we'll just hold that right there.
Can you show that die set again? I did it kind of quickly.
Can I show that die set again? I would love to show the die set again. So this is the Wreath Builder. And here are the wreath pieces, right? But then we have Easter eggs, leaves, flowers. This is my favorite flower. This bow, which I did cut out the bow. I've cut both pieces. This is a partridge in a pear tree, hearts, tulips, love. So many things we can make with this. So many wreaths we can make with it. And if you didn't hear me say before, I'm starting to put these on magnetic pieces, and it really does help me find my pieces and put them away. So I just, at a hardware store, you just buy vent covering, and that's it. Was that sufficient? Yeah. All right. So here that is. I think I need to, I'm sorry, I need to add a little more glue here. It's coming up. There we go. All right. And if you didn't hear me in the beginning, I mentioned tomorrow. Oh dear. Tomorrow is our big sale. I'm going to switch to a different glue because for some reason, maybe because it's the foil, it's just not quite staying. Tomorrow's our big 10% off many things, not all, but almost everything sale. And remember to order at order.thestamperstudio.com, because when you do, you will get, for every $50, you get a card kit. Do you want to see the card for this month? Well, order $50 and I'll show you. Just kidding. I'll show you in just a moment. All right. And then I was thinking, do we want to stamp something inside here? I was thinking something small, maybe just a heart. Maybe we just leave it. I'm going to leave it actually, because I am going to put the bow on. So I've got the bow pieces. And I was trying to figure out if this to infinity and beyond, does it go like this? I'm not sure. I'm just going to layer them. I think it goes this way. It probably goes this way. Nope, we're this way. Nope. I know red goes up. I was just curious if I die cut them wrong. But I am just going to go ahead and stick this one down with a glue dot, and then we'll put the other one on top of it. And I'm sure it's going to look lovely. Stunning, lovely. There we go. Yeah, it's like a double bow. All right, let's go ahead and stick this piece down. And we just need a little piece of ribbon to hold our whole deal shut. Or you could just put a little adhesive underneath there. Probably that would do, huh? A little adhesive underneath, just like a little dot. And that would hold that. That would hold that shut. That would probably be good. I still think we need some words in there, but I will not make you sit through all that. So there is our gift card holder. Here's the other one with the in the pines. Am I pretty? It's fun. Here's the snowflake one, which had this on the front. I like the big words inside. I thought that looked really fun. And then this one, of course, this paper, brightly gleaming paper, is so fun. Anything that has gold or copper or silver, anything that's shiny things. And this one, so very merry. And then I did a little eat, drink, and be cozy underneath what would be a gift card. So that is a super simple gift card holder. They are very fun. Do you have a favorite of the ones I made? I always like to hear from you. If you have a favorite, we'll go 1, 2, snowflakes are 3, and brightly gleaming is 4. Do you have a favorite of these? Kind of, I guess the designer series paper will help you decide which one you really like, right? I think they're all cute. There we go. How fun, though. How fun to give them. And you could put money in them, too, of course. You don't have to just put a gift card. Money could be nice, too. Would be nice. So remember the sale tomorrow. 4. Diane says 4. Laverne says 1. Yeah. Yep. I think so too. I do have Quick Stamp coming up. I want to show you the cards that we're going to make for that. It's on December 10th. So I'm going to move these aside. It's December. Hold that thought. All right. I know I cracked myself up. I have a monitor here, so I'm thinking that's what you can see. Anyway, Quick Stamp, meaning it's quick and easy. There's 4 designs, December 10th, and I'm using the Feels Like Frost Designer Series paper. Isn't that pretty? I really like this one. Thank you. The sentiment is what you would provide. You'll provide that yourself. We're going to make one of them will be a shaker card. And then this is the opposite side of the Feels Like Frost with some little vellum cardstock there. So those are our 4 cards. You have to register by December 2nd. Quick Stamp, Quick Stamp, Quick Stamp. Okay. I did say I would show you. This is the card that my newest card. If you order $50, this is the card kit that you'll get to make this. This is the Feels Like Frost. I just think it's really, really pretty. Really, really pretty. So I think that's it. Did I miss anything, Dave? Make sure you like us on Facebook and share the video if you learned something new. if you make one of these gift card holders, if you'd put it in the chat so we can all see it, I'll put pictures of these down in the chat. And like Dave said, he already put the measurements there, so we're set on that. I think that's all. I will see you. Have a happy Thanksgiving. I will see you on Saturday, if not before, because there might be something on Black Friday, a special on Black Friday that you might want to be looking for. All right, friends. I know stamping makes me happy, and I hope it makes you happy too. Happy stamping.